A disease outbreak in a herd can have a devastating impact on the cattle and on your bottom line. Cattleman to Cattleman reporter Russell Nemitz has more on how a solid management foundation can help protect your animals.
Well, each year, disease challenges cost the U.S. cattle industry lots and lots of money. And during this year's Zoetis Cattlemen's College here at the Cattle Industry's annual convention in New Orleans, one of the sessions this year was titled Practical Management to Reduce Disease Challenges. And the session speaker was Dr. Robin Faulkner, a veterinarian who's originally from Mississippi, but now calls the great state of Tennessee home. And really, Dr. Faulkner, this is a huge topic for the U.S. cattle industry, and it's hard to minimize it down in just a couple 2 to 3 minutes, but maybe just talk about the guts of your presentation today.
Well, I really think what I tried to do today is to enlighten the cattlemen that their animal health program is not just the products they buy and administer to their animals, but it really revolves more around their management, and that some of the disease challenges we face are not going to be fixed by products, they're going to be fixed by better management. And within their herds, when they do such things as commingle calves or bring separately managed herds together, can cause disease problems for them or subsequent purchasers, and how we might mitigate some of those things.
You know, when we look at tackling some of these disease challenges out on our cattle operations across the country, I mean, how important is it to maybe start thinking about some new innovative techniques out there, some new tools in the toolbox, if you will, to address these disease challenges, other than what we've been doing for generations?
I think when we look at a consumer that's going to expect more from us as far as animal welfare, which health is negative on that, and less antimicrobial usage, which we've kind of leaned on in the past as kind of a baling wire and duct tape patch on some of our health issues, we're going to have to get innovative in products, but in our management and in what we do with cattle. We can't continue to do what we've always done and not expect those same results, which are not the results that the future will accept.
Well, and seriously, I mean, these disease challenges that we're facing out there on these cattle operations, I mean, if folks take a step back, if they don't already know, it's hurting them in the pocketbook at the end of the day.
Absolutely, and that's we fuss a lot about how profitability is divided in our industry, but I can tell you that disease losses, no one pockets that money. So that money's just gone. And so it's the easiest place for us to all agree that if we can do better there, we're all better off for sure.
And last question for you, Doctor. I mean, how important is it for these cattlemen and cattlewomen to, not be afraid to stop in at their own local veterinarians and ask questions?
There's really nothing more important than surrounding yourself with good people that can help you get where you're wanting to go. And in your relationship with your veterinarian, who should be an expert on disease control, and you may have to educate him on what you're trying to do as a cattle businessman, but if you can sync together and get on the same page, that can be one of the most fruitful relationships a cattleman has.
Absolutely, and some well-sound advice. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you very much. Have a great convention.
All right, Kevin, again, today we've been visiting with Dr. Robin Faulkner, one of this year's session speakers at Zoetis Cattlemen's College here at the Cattle Industry's annual convention and NCBA trade show here in New Orleans. With that, we'll go ahead and send it back to you.
Now, if you were unable to attend Cattlemen's College in New Orleans, or if there was a class you missed that you wanted to see, the good news is all the sessions were recorded and are available for viewing online. Just visit ncba.org and click on the Producers tab for all the session details and pricing.